What's going on, party people? How you doing? I'm Bob Matthews. Welcome to another live watch along here tonight. It's the Washington Capitals and the Chicago Blackhawks live from Capital One Arena down in Chinatown in the district. Rocking the red tonight. Decided to change it up a little. It's the old Braden Holtby jersey. Still salty about the fact they had to let Holtz go a couple of years ago, but hey, what are you going to do? Time marches on. Glad that everybody is joining us. Glad that DraftKings is our sponsor once again. And everybody, get your comments on in. I am happy to talk with everybody here as we watch this tonight, and hopefully we'll see the Capitals get a win. I got to tell you, Peter Laviolette was pissed after the Florida game, and you got to think you can understand why. I mean, after all, he watched his team give up 4 goals in the third period. A 4-1 win all of a sudden turned into a 5-4 loss. So you can understand why Lavi was a little bit salty there. And I think we're going to see a different Capitals team, especially in the third period tonight. Hello to you too, Jacob. Glad that you're with us. Jacob says 5-1 Caps. Josh, I am glad that you were along watching tonight. I appreciate it. Let's hope so. Front Row Productions is in the house as well. Yep, hashtag all caps. As far as the lineups go tonight, Marc-Andre Fleury is in goal for the Chicago Blackhawks, and it's going to be Vitek Vanacek tonight for the Caps. Just checking the lineups tonight. TJ Oshie is not going to play again, but Oshie was out on the ice earlier today, skating in the morning skate around. So that's progress. Hopefully it means he is coming back sometime soon. Obviously, still no Anthony Mantha and no Nicholas Backstrom as well. And as soon as the game starts, we will I'll have the real-time stats for you there. Let's see. May hate the Caps, but when they play the Hawks, I have to watch because the Hawks took my favorite goalie in Andre Fleury. Well, hey, there you go, Jacob. I hope I can do it justice tonight. So, and Jacob, if you are a Blackhawks aficionado, a Blackhawks expert, please feel free to comment all game long and provide some running commentary for me as far as what you're seeing on the Blackhawks side. Getting some predictions in. If any of you out there want to throw a prediction up, I'm happy to show it to you. Josh has the Caps 4-2 tonight. I'm guessing, Josh, that you've got Ovi on your fantasy hockey team, and that's why you're saying that. Front Row, 3-1 Caps. I'm liking it. Again, I said it during the last game. At this point in the season and the way things are going, I mean, there's no reason to think that the Caps are a huge underdog really in any game that they play. They're one of the best teams in the league right now, fortunately for us. So, again, game in and game out, you say, yeah, sure, I expect the Caps to win the game. Now, whether that happens or not is a whole other story. Hey, next time when they go to Chicago, I'd love to have Jacob on. That would be good. I would not mind it. I would not mind it at all. So if you want it, Jake, just let me know. We can set it up next time. Let's see. Let me get you the lineups here. Hang on one second. Let's see. I got some Peter Laviolette sound a little bit later in the broadcast, maybe during the one of the intermissions or something. You can see just how upset he has been the last couple of days. Let me go ahead and we can call up the stats here, and we can get some of the lineups up there for us. Let's see, which font will we use tonight? Shall we use this one? Yeah, maybe. Of course, if you'll permit me, of course, first I have to I got to take off the background that I had there. Sorry about that, guys. No, not that one either. Here we go. Hey, now we're cooking with gas. You gotta like live video, or as us old timers call it, live TV. There, looking better now. By the way, we should be probably about 4 or 5 minutes away from face-off here. Let's go ahead and get those stats up here, and we can take a look at the starting lineups. Hang on one second, and I will let you know what we got going on here. Here we go. Well, I'm having a little bit of problem pulling up the starting lineups, but for the Caps, I think they're gonna have the Ovechkin line out there at least to start off with. Yeah, we're getting ready for the face-off here in just a second. Hang on, here we go. All right, I can at least give you the Caps starting lineup. I can at least give you the Caps starting lineup. Ovechkin, Kuznetsov, Protas, Sprong, Eller Wilson, Hagelin, Dowd, Hathaway, Mallinston, McMichael, Leeson. Those are your forward lines. Then Martin Ferravari, John Carlson, Dmitry Orlov, and Nick Jensen, Trevor Van Riemsdyk, and Justin Schultz back in the lineup tonight on defense. Now, getting ready to get things going here. Looks like just a few more minutes and we will get going here. Ooh, that's kind of cool too. Fun with fonts, folks. Fun with fonts. As we get ready to get going here. Just a couple more minutes and we'll get going here. Whoop. Down, up, down, up. Now, the one other thing we need to do, there we go, the watch along background. That makes it look a lot nicer, doesn't it? Very much so. More comments coming in soon. Coming in here, yeah, Jacob. I think this is going to be a good game as well. I guess it's one of what I'm assuming 2 games that Chicago will play in DC this year, or is it 1 and 1? Yeah, since they're in the Western Conference. Get comfy, everybody. We'll get started here. I would imagine in no more than a couple of minutes. And, we'll see what happens. All right, let's see. Josh, you want to know what my prediction is? Again, since I figure the Caps have pretty much a good chance to win any game they play. I'm going to go 5-2 Capitals tonight. I think that I think they're going to have a fire lit under them after what we saw in Florida. And given that fact, I think that I like Washington in this game. I know that's not really, not really going out on a limb and everything, but I like Washington in this one. I'll tell you what, while we're getting ready for the opening face-off, check the standings real quick. Are the Caps still in first place in the Metro by 2 points over Carolina? Hurricanes all of a sudden have lost 2 in a row. Carolina and the Rangers are tied at 31 points apiece. Pittsburgh is in fourth at 25th. As for the Blackhawks, they are in seventh place in the Central Division. Minnesota leads the Central with 31 points, followed by St. Louis, Nashville, Dallas, Winnipeg, and Colorado. All right, we are to center ice. We are ready for the face-off, and this game is underway. Brogstrom and Kuznetsov facing it off to start this one, and the Caps dump it into the Hawks' side of the ice rather quickly. I think Kuzi with a turnover at center ice, but it didn't seem to bother. Up, Kuzi getting in back of everybody. Oh, like Kuzi got in back of the defense there and nearly put one past Fleury. Promising start for the Capitals. I like to see that. Like I said, I think they're going to come out having a little bit of a fire lit under them. Caps look like they've already made. Yep, Caps have already made a line change. They've actually got the third line out there now with the quote unquote third line, which was it's Nick Dowd's line. Good takeaway by Kuzi. Gets behind the defense, but just can't get it past Andre Fleury. Yeah, that was a really good play by Fleury to make sure that everything was covered up and didn't give Kuzi any room to shoot it. Kuzi and Ovi are your top 2 point producers so far this year for the Caps. That is good news. You want good Kuzi for the entire year, and hopefully that's what we're going to get. So the Hagelin, Dowd, Hathaway line is out there right now. Vitek Vanacek, 4-3-4, 2.54 goals against average, and a save percentage of .906. Marc-Andre Fleury, 5-9-0, 291 goals against average, and a .914 save percentage. Fleury has a shutout. No shutouts yet for Vanacek as of yet. All right. Cap set it up at the point there with the blue line. Daniel Sprong in the lineup tonight. He's been out of the lineup as a healthy scratch the last couple of days. All right. Blackhawks clear it. And a check, no problem. And the Caps on the rewind. Orlov, long pass. He was looking for Tom Wilson, didn't get it to him. No major damage done, though. Yet, takeaway. And a nice save by Vanacek. Takeaway by the Blackhawks. Nice save by Vanacek. All right, Caps on the go again. Sprong. Shot that Fleury turns away easily. And we're doing a little bit of up and down here. So both teams getting a takeaway early. Washington on the go. Here comes Connor McMichael. His shot blocked into the stands, and we got us a face-off. All right, Caps win the face-off. Van Riemsdyk dumps it in. As I expected, the Caps are coming out the more aggressive team. That's the way they play. And I mean, they are the better team personnel wise overall. Now, not that that means a whole hell of a lot on any one given night, but Kuznetsov on the go here. He passes it off to, I can't tell, is that Leeson? No, it's not Brett Leeson. Is that Mallinston they got on the line with him there? Can you be live? Can you be librarian? The only one live in a house live, Kendra. I'm not exactly sure there. Yeah, Jacob. It is just me tonight. Soda, how you doing, man? Glad to see you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for stopping by. And Matty D, thanks for joining us tonight, Matty D. Hopefully we get a win here from the Caps. Something about a Tim Hortons. I've never been to Tim Hortons, but I found there's one in Philly. I did not know, front row, that there was a Tim Hortons in Philly. Yeah, I'll have to check that out as well. All right. Shot there by the Blackhawks. Good save by Vanacek. And no harm done. Nothing. 6:04 left. 16:04 left in the first period. Shot there by the Hawks that goes wide. Kane with a drive. Jensen blocked that one. Here come the Caps. Hagelin on the wing. Nothing out of that one. They rewind. Orloff with it back now. All right. Everybody's had a chance to get a little warm here. Let's see what happens now. Ooh, nice shot by Hagelin, but it doesn't go. Good save by Fleury. Oh, it's Alexi Protas. That's right. It's Alexi Protas on the OV line. Sorry about that. Ooh, Eller gets taken down. No penalty. They're going to be icing. That is going to be icing. All right, icing. We'll get a face off back here in the Blackhawks end of the ice. Well, that could have been a penalty, but it wasn't. Both teams look like they're kind of feeling each other out. Nobody's, I mean, except Kuznetsov got in behind that defense on that takeaway that one time, but nothing else really that great of a scoring chance. Kuzi's was pretty much the only one. Still, again, I like it that Kuzi's involved early here. Carpenter, right in front, and a great save by Vanacek. Wow, Hardman had an awesome chance to score. That was like a 3-on-none there at one point. I mean, they beat the Caps defense there. Hardman had a great look at it, but great save by Vanacek. Let's watch it. Yeah, Vanacek just guesses right, and no, Vanacek didn't get a piece of it. Hardman just shot it wide. Man, they got lucky on that one. Caps might want to tighten up the defense just a wee bit here. So each team now with a breakaway, and each team whiffing on said breakaway. All right, there's Faravari. There goes and gets it and washes out the icing call. Can't get it out. Blackhawks got it in the Caps end. Pass deflected away by Vanacek. And Lars Eller clears it. Kane, Taves, and he hit the post. Taves hit the post. Wow. Vitek Vanacek has been living right here the first 7 minutes of the game. The Caps really need to tighten up here on defense. All right. A rush in, Leeson drives in, tries to center it. Nobody's there. Here come the Blackhawks again. Oh, excuse me. It's been a long day. All right, we got the Connor McMichael line out now. McMichael, who just, man, I tell you what, as we've said before, I cannot count the number of times he has been just robbed of a goal here to start the season. And he scored 3 times. For a rookie, not too bad. I'll take that for a third line center. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Connor McMichael's back playing center in this game, so he was playing the wing. He's now back to his natural position, which is center. Caps look like they might have an odd man rush. No, Chicago gets back. Oh, Dowd in front. Can't put it through. Nick Dowd got in behind the defense, just couldn't find the goal. Fleury made a good save, and then Dowd couldn't put the rebound past him either. Yeah, for a team that's 5'9" or whatever, the Blackhawks have had the puck a little too much. Slapped, shot, saved by Fleury. I think that was Tom Wilson. Nope, it was Alexi Protas with a nice shot, but just couldn't get it past him. Man, Toes with that shot that just hit the post right there. All right, I tell you what, we've got timeout right now. Again, nothing. 2:41 left in the first period, and they were on a break here for a second. Tell you what, we are going to take a quick break. Back right after this. Nothing between the Caps and the Blackhawks. We will be back in just a minute. 12:41 left in the first period. All right, welcome back. 12:41 left, first period, no score between the Washington Capitals and the Chicago Blackhawks. I'm Bob Matthews. I am delighted that you are with us for this live watch along. If you are so inclined, go and check out our podcast on the Hockey Podcast Network site. You can get to it from the Hockey Podcast Network website. It's the Bob Matthews Podcast. Yeah, I know we really spared no expense there with that name, did we? All right, here we are. We're about to get started again. Nothing. 12:41 left. But again, yeah, go and check out the podcast. And don't forget here on YouTube to drop us a sub and a like as well. We would appreciate it. All right. Let's get your stats back up here. Whoops. We'll get your stats back up here in a second. Courtesy of flashscore.com. 11:26 first period, and here we go. Let me get this back up for you. Caps look like they're trying to put a little bit of a push on here. Kuznetsov trying to get it out, can't clear it. Yeah, the Capitals are kind of chasing here. Last 5 or 6 minutes. They really need to try and really ought to try and yes, do Josh a favor. Drop us a like and a sub here for all the great content. And we do enjoy what we do here. We think we make watching the games a little more fun. Another save there for Vanacek, so he's keeping the Caps in it right now. I really would have thought they would have come out just a little bit sharper. Here they are on the go. As I say that, Eller, try to toe drag. That didn't work. Hawks clear it back to center. Dowd Sprong has a shot that's blocked. We were talking about it a few minutes ago. Daniel Sprong, coaches apparently told him that he has got to start playing more, end to end, or he's going to start being a scratch here sometime soon. So I was looking for Spronger to really have a strong game tonight. He's also because of the fact that he's been a healthy scratch here the last couple of nights. We got a whistle. What do we got here? All right, just a stoppage in play, TV timeout. Nothing. 9:46 left in the first period. Let me try something here. As long as we got a little bit of time. Hey, Donnell's here with us tonight. What's up, Donnell? Glad you're with us. Yes, that is a I should have gotten the Adidas one. Was this the Fanatics one or the Adidas one? I can't even tell. The thing about it, Donnell, is that with 2 kids in college, it's I'm going for the best deal I can find when I have to. Yeah, I'm not happy with the start of the game either, front. But what are you gonna do? Hopefully they'll find themselves here in the second half of the season. Let's see if we can do this. I want you to hear Peter Laviolette. Hang on one second. I'm gonna take us back full here for a second. I said I'm gonna take us back full here for a second. I found some audio and video of Lavi at practice today. So let me see if I can call it up, because I'd love for you guys to hear it. It is definitely, it's unusual to hear a coach kind of come out and call out his team, kind of like Laviolette's going to do. So let me see if we can play this here.
Schultz,
right.
Yes.
What is he at? Kind of back to that defense now. You kind of have.
It's good to see Cholo in there a little bit and watch him play. So that was a positive, to come from it. But our 6 defensemen have been a mainstay on our back end. Like, there'd been no changes, there'd been no de-swapping pairs, and they had found a really good chemistry together. I think that's one of the reasons why we've been a good defensive team is that all 6 defensemen, it's a team thing, but all 6 defensemen have done a really good job of playing hard defense, breaking pucks out of our end, using each other, and there was a real good chemistry, so it's nice to get him back in there.
Who do you have going in goal tonight?
Vitek.
What are you looking to see from him? His last time out, Seattle, but the team wasn't great in front of him.
Well, Vitek's been a great goalie for us since I've been here, and he's gotten a chance to play. Yeah. We want to get him going. He's been sitting for quite a while. We went with Sammy. Sammy had a good run, and for me, it's just about getting Vitek back in there and giving him an opportunity. He's been a real good goaltender for us.
I saw you gather
that is Peter Laviolette.
As a coach, what's your
earlier today. Thought that I was kind of thinking, I guess
what happened, or he just kind of
the message was
delivered. Well, we didn't talk about it there.
I guess he's kind of over it by this point, the collapse against Florida. Yeah, let's see. Blackhawks got it in the Caps' end. Good stop there by Vanacek. $200 for the cheap seats. Yeah, that's, you know what, front. That's what happens when you're the best game in town and one of the hottest teams in town and one of the best teams in the NHL. And I mean, Caps fans, unlike the Washington football team, the Caps fans, they pack the place. I mean, the Rock and the Red era has seen the Caps been one of the best drawing teams in the NHL. Nick Dowd trying to get in and make something happen there. Isn't able to do it. Takeaway by the Blackhawks. They're going to have a rush here. Oh, nice block. Was that Dowd that made that block? Yeah, it was. The Hawks guy tried to stick it, tried to pass it back to the trailing guy, but a good block by Dowd to kind of break the play up. True that. Very true that. Blackhawks just kind of outworking them right now. I'm a little surprised. I really, really am just a little bit surprised with that. Interesting. All right, Cap still on the go here. Other way. Ooh, good shot by Sprong. Doesn't go. Tom Wilson. You got Wilson, Sprong, and Eller out there right now, along with Orloff and Jensen on the defense. I'm a little surprised it's 0-0 with about 6:40 left to go in the first. McMichael over to Malmston. Yep, worked over by Gustafson. Jensen. No whistle, huh? Or are we going to have it? We do have a whistle. All right, we're getting our first power play of the game here. Penalty against Kara. Yeah, Kara got Jensen there. Is that a hook? I'm assuming that's going to be hooking. Let's see. Nope, slashing. So Kara 2 minutes for slashing. Caps go on their first power play of the game. First power play for either team here. And it'll be Kuznetsov and I guess Patrick Kane there on the face-off. All right, Hawks clear it. So the Caps rewind. Carlson bringing it up the ice to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov dumps it in. Protas on the first power play unit. Interesting. Having a rookie in there. Kuznetsov finds Protas. Doesn't go. Let's try it again. Kuznetsov shot and a save by Fleury. Nice save. Boy, Alexei Protas is a big guy. It's one thing you can say about all of these young kids that the Caps is that they are all young and they are fast and they are big. All right. Ovi's setting up in the office. Now let's see if they can get it to him here. Carlson over to Ovechkin. No, can't pull the trigger on it. Gets away from him. So they're going to have to start it again. 1:08 left in the power play. Kuznetsov, tried to get it, got it to Protas, couldn't put it past Fleury. And the Blackhawks clear it. All right, 52 seconds left in the power play as Carlson brings it up. They just changed the power play line, so now it's Eller and Kuznetsov out there with Ovechkin. So they didn't really change the line that much. They just swapped Eller for Protas. Blackhawks now on a rush. Well, that killed another 20 seconds or so. 28 seconds left in the power play. In the man advantage, and the Blackhawks have it. They clear it back to the Capitals, into the ice. Looks like the Caps will get one more rush here before the one-man advantage expires. Now, can they do anything with it? Sprong in the corner. Schultz, Ovechkin looked to feed it in front. Nobody was home. Orlov, power play over. Both teams at full strength. Shot from Carlson, no good. Here come the Hawks on a rush. Oh, nice play by Orlov. Stop that one cold. So 3:50 left in the first period. It is still 0-0. All right, waiting for everybody to get on sides. Dowd into the corner. Not really liking this first period, I got to say. I really thought with a team that is close to the bottom of its division, coming off a road trip in which they got away with one and then just got thumped in the third period of another game, I really thought the Capitals were going to be a lot sharper coming out here. A good hit by Borkstrom on Malenstein. And we got an icing call on the Blackhawks. Interesting stat here in the first period, but the faceoffs are dead even. Both teams winning half of the faceoffs, which is interesting because the Capitals lately have lost the faceoff battle against just about every team. All right, Lars Eller has it in the corner here. Trying to make something happen. Can't do it. It's out. Wilson along the boards. Long pass from Van Riemsdyk. Doesn't find anybody. Goes into the corner. They'll wave off icing. And here come the Blackhawks. Patrick Kane finds Taves, back to Kane. Kane tries to center it. Can't get it to anybody. Here come the Caps. Kuzi playing a little weave there with Ovechkin. They try to get it to Protas. He overruns it a little bit. I think we're ending the first period here with no score. Offsides call there on the Blackhawks. All right, we got a stoppage in play here. No score. 1:40 left in the first period. Again, if you got any comments, please go ahead and drop them. I'm happy to answer any questions that you got. I'm sorry I don't speak Cyrillic, but I am so grateful to you for tuning in and watching. I'm assuming you're a big Ovi and Kuznetsov fan. I am glad that you are. And again, sorry that I don't speak Cyrillic. If you've got an acrylic to English translator there, please feel free to try and use it. We would love to talk with you and have you as part of the conversation. Let's see. Let's run down some of the stats for you here. Capitals lead shots on goal 7-6. They lead in the block shots department 5-4. There's only been one penalty, of course, and that was on the Hawks. Excuse me. Face-offs won. It's now 7-6. Blackhawks have a lead in that. The Caps have the only giveaway, and both teams, as I said earlier, have one takeaway apiece. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we are as we head down the road here to the end of the first period. And hang on, be right back in 1 second. All right, we got a face-off here in the neutral zone. Let's see what happens. Ten games tonight on the schedule. We'll get you the scores in between periods here of the other games, just in case you are keeping track. Snapshot in front for the Hawks, and Vanacek with another save. Caps on a breakout. Dowd over to Hathaway, stopped by Fleury. Boy, I thought Fleury was done a couple of years ago. Not so much, coming off the 2-on-1, great 2-on-1, and a goal for the Blackhawks. That was a hell of a feed from Patrick Kane. Man, oh man. To break it with the goal, I think that was his 13th on the year. I'm pretty sure. But to break it with the goal, and it is 1-0 Blackhawks as we wind down to the end of the first period. Yeah, Patrick Kane, still one of the best passers in the game. I would say that this team has a bit of a problem that it needs to address here. All right, Trevor Van Riemsdyk with the puck behind the goal. He's just kind of letting the clock run out. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. And there you go. That is the end of the first period with the Blackhawks leading 1-0. The goal from Alex DeBrincat is 13th of the year on a feed from Patrick Kane. And that is the difference in the game as of right now. All right, we are going to take a break as intermission gets started. Be back in just a few. Hopefully, second period looks a little better for the Capitals. It is our live watch-along here on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube page. Again, end of the first period, 1-0 Blackhawks over the Capitals. Welcome back. Let's try it now as we get ready for the second period. And not just an extra long pee break. I had to get something to eat. What can I tell you? Hadn't had dinner yet. So, all right. First intermission, just about over. It is 1-1. Caps, or I'm sorry, it's 1-0 Blackhawks over the Caps. Delighted that you were with us. I am Bob Matthews. I am the host of the Bob Matthews podcast. And yeah, I think City Life said it best. Free bets with DraftKings. And he's right. Let's go. Promo code THPN. Andrew, good to see you. Glad you were able to stop by. Hey, folks, don't forget, if you want great post-game and great Caps content, as well as great content from the Washington football team, get a download. Do me a favor and go and give a listen to the Bob Matthews podcast. You can find it on the Hockey Podcast Network. You can find it on the Megaphone app, iTunes, Spotify, wherever fine podcasts are sold. We are getting ready for the start of the second period. They are at center ice. Yevgeny Kuznetsov taking the face-off for the Caps, and the Capitals win the face-off. So 1-0 Chicago as we start the second period. Try to reduce the headroom a little bit. All right, Murphy takes a tumble for Chicago, and now things are starting to get a little bit chippy as McCabe and Ovechkin get into it here along the boards, and that brings everybody over. We'll have to see what happened there. Yeah, Connor Murphy took a shot there from Ovechkin. I mean, looked okay to me, but what do I know? That door that you might have seen just kind of open was behind me. Not a ghost, just a pocket beagle named Ellie that decided to go into the bedroom to go and jump up on the bed and take a nap. So Murphy has gone to the locker room here. Blackhawks trying to get a penalty on this. I don't think it's going to happen. They'll say that Ovechkin left his feet. He was kind of. It was, the hit was kind of like on the way up like that, but I don't know that it deserved a penalty. Of course, now that we're into December, you ever notice right around Thanksgiving is when they put the season's greetings, lettering on the ice. Of course, now it's, NHLshop.com, obviously, but with the, little Christmas bows and stuff. All right. Puck here in the Blackhawks end. Let's see what's going to happen. Hawks on a rush here. Patrick Kane. Man, defense just looks a little slow tonight. All right, here we go. Hathaway, nice feed in front, scores! Nice tic-tac-toe, and Nick Dowd puts it away to tie the game at 1 at the 1850 mark. Hathaway, Hagelin, Dowd. Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. That line has been one of the most durable for the Capitals for the last 2+ seasons. Those three have been playing together all last season when when Hagelin was acquired in 2019. So, yeah, until Dowd went out with an upper body injury a couple of weeks ago, those two had been together for, I don't remember how many games, but I mean, a ton. Literally, it had been almost 2 full seasons. And, and again, something that we've talked about at the start of the season here is that Washington is getting production up and down the lineup. As Protas damn near put one in off a face-off there, past Fleury. Ovechkin back to Carlson. Carlson down to Protas. Tries to put it past Fleury. Doesn't work. Along the boards. Kuznetsov has it behind the goal. Slapper from Ovechkin and a save by Fleury. All right, so they've come out a little saltier here in the first. Boy, Protas just got it off the face-off there, and it clanked off. It looks like it clanked off the post. Yeah, that beat Fleury. It just clanked off the post. Tough break for the kid. Again, Alexei Protas is really starting to play well. 3 points in his last 2 games. So see if he can keep it going here tonight. You get the feeling that they're going to get revved up here in a second. Let's see if this goal to tie it up kind of gets them going. Vanacek gets it out. Caps look like they're going on another rush. Here comes Justin Schultz along the boards. Still has it. Down low to Wilson. Wilson back to Schultz. Wide open. A shot. Will not go. Does not get past Fleury. Then Riemsdyk along the boards with it. And the Hawks get it out. Well, that has definitely woken everybody up there. Scoreboard. Andrew, let me see what's going on with the scoreboard, my man. Sorry about that. Oh, I bet it needed to be refreshed, didn't it? Sorry about that, man. All right, there you go. Scoreboard is refreshed there, so it now says 1-1. I bet it said 0-0, didn't it? Sorry about that. I always forget you got to refresh it once there's a goal. Try to remember it here for the hopefully the next one that comes up. Yeah, boy, they have the Caps have come out and peppered Fleury here to start the second period. So that's 3 quality shots there in the second period. 3 minutes gone. Caps win another face-off. That's encouraging. Malenstein chases it in deep along the boards. Blackhawks get it back. And they clear it. Orlov to Jensen. Jensen to down. Here comes to Hathaway. Shot on goal. Easy save for Fleury. Caps have it in the corner. Jensen tries to make a centering pass. It didn't work. Hagelin working it around now. Definitely a lot more activity for the Caps. Caps a lot more active here in the second period. Dowder nearly had a wide open door there, but couldn't get control of the puck. It's now back in the Caps end of the ice. Jensen will send it in deep. And I'm guessing we got an icing call here. All right, we got a stoppage in play. 15:47 left, second period. Tied up 1 apiece. There are the stats for you. You see the Caps leading in shots on goal, 11-9. Blocks are the same. Vanacek's got 8 saves on 9 shots. And we are underway again. Got the rookie line out there now. With Michael Protas and all right, here it comes. Puck into the Blackhawks end of the rink. They get control of it, can't clear it out. Puck goes over the glass, and we got us a face-off. All right, neutral zone face-off. Caps win it. Kuznetsov's got it. He dumps it in. The boards. Hawks haven't gotten it out yet. Centering pass. Ovechkin. A hammer shot that Fleury is able to save. Here come the Hawks. Nice break up there by the Caps defense. All right. Yeah, it looks like we got an offsides call. Yeah, Fleury was just able to fight that last Ovi shot off there. Andrew, my day was good. It was busy. Had a couple of meetings today, but they were pretty productive, and had a couple of proposals that I had to get done, and that turned out well. So things are good. Hope things are good with you as well, as the Caps work it in on the Blackhawks end of the ice here. Eller behind the goal, turns on his bicycle there. Orlov coming in, trying to wrap it around Fleury. It's in the front of the net. Can anybody get it in? No. Eller. And stopped by Fleury. There was some wide open space there for a second, but nobody could get to the puck and get it in. Just missing. Boy, Eller just missing getting that in. No, I am watching on NBC Sports Washington, Andrew. I get it. We get it locally here, so I'm watching Joe Bentonati and Craig Laughlin doing the call. Beer or artisan vodka? Man, that's a tough one. That is really a tough one. I don't know. What do you, Beer Sports, whatever podcast, what are you feeling like tonight? You know, does it feel like a beer night? Does it feel like a vodka night? I'd go with vodka myself. But, you know, you do you. You got artisan vodka, though. I'd go with vodka. As Larry King would say, my 2 cents worth. All right, we got a stoppage here. Oh, about a third of the way through the second period, and it is now 1-1. Tell you what here. Let me see if I can get you the other scores tonight, just for giggles, so you know what's going on in the league. Got 10 games on the docket tonight. Colorado and Montreal are scoreless. Second has just started. Lightning lead the Blues 1-0 in the second. Buffalo's up on Florida 3-0 with 12:43 left in the second period. Our score, and then Ottawa is leading the Hurricanes in the second 1-0. San Jose and the Islanders tied at 1. No score between the Bruins and the Predators. No score Devils and the Wild either. Minnesota just went on the power play there. And a little bit later tonight, you got the Blue Jackets in Dallas, and then the Kings and Flames out on the West Coast. And those, ladies and gentlemen, are your scores. You never know. I think that is as good a reason to drink vodka as any. And just so you know, Andrew agrees with you on that one. All right. Puck's out in front. Fleury, another good save. And it's the Blackhawks that make a push. Denied. And here come the Caps again. Dump it in along the boards. Capitals definitely feel like they're possessing the puck a lot more here in the second period. Slapper on the way from Hagelin. Easy glove save by Fleury. So we will be getting a face-off here in a minute. Yeah, Carl Hagelin has had a lot of bad luck here. Hey, Ryan Zimmerman's in the house tonight of Washington Nationals. I guess if you guys hadn't heard, the owners did go ahead and lock the players out. So they officially have a work stoppage in Major League Baseball. Of course, since between the Stanley Cup playoffs and the NBA Finals, we don't get through with hockey and basketball until like what? June? And then you throw the U.S. and British Opens in there. Really, maybe a couple of weeks where you're waiting around with really nothing to do. And, then before you know it, NFL training camps are back for 2022. So, not real worried about it. Not to mention the fact they'll get it settled eventually. Ovechkin has 12 shifts and 9 minutes and 48 seconds of ice time so far, and counting, by the way. Right, here comes Kuznetsov. It's on up to Protas. Dumping it in along the boards. Oof, nice hit by Ovi. Ovi's hitting tonight, man. Chicago back the other way. Ooh, nice move on Carlson, but Vanacek's able to stop it. That's DeBrincat again. And DeBrincat's having a game. Good save by Vanacek, or that would have been DeBrincat's second goal of the night. It would have been 2-1. Yeah, Alex DeBrincat, 9 goals in his last 12 games, 13 overall this year. Here come the Caps. Is that? All right. Blackhawks with it back. Oof. Good save by Vanacek to keep him from scoring. Connor McMichael to Justin Schultz. Protas, nice little give and go there, but it does not go through. Good defense by the Hawks. (15-10) shots on goal in favor of the Caps tonight. Ooh. Gets away from the Caps defense, but Vanacek's able to smother it. And we got a face-off coming. All right, face off the Caps end. Blackhawks win it. Wrap around? No. Poked out. Here come the Caps on a rush. It's the quote-unquote fourth. No, that's the rookie line there. Shot in. No. Oh, no, that was the Dowd line that's out there now. All right, 11:08, first period. Tie ball game, 1 apiece. Interesting that Sprong, who was a healthy scratch for a couple of games, not only does he get jersey and get back in the lineup tonight, but Peter Laviolette puts him on the second line. So far, not really a whole lot to write home about. Along the boards, on the Caps end of the ice behind Vanacek. Defense trying to clear it out. Oh, that could have been dangerous. Shot deflects, doesn't go in. Caps with the puck. And they make a line change. Good back poke there by Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov bringing it in, 1-on-2. Can't get a shot off. Good puck movement by Kuzi. Oh, right in front, a give and go, and they missed it. The Blackhawks missed it. Holy cow. Oh, that was wide open for him. Andrew likes the Hawks jersey. Yeah, I mean, it's iconic. It really is. Yeah, that's true, City Life. They do. It's they crush the regular season. Postseason sometimes, playoffs a little bit they leave a little bit to be desired. But 2018. That's all I have to say about that. And you're right. I mean, Ovi he's just out of his mind this year. He really is. He's cooled off the last couple of games. Ooh, we got a little scrap going on. It's getting a little chippy in front of the Caps goal. Not surprising because Garnet Hathaway's out there, and he is one that is never shy about mixing it up there. Boy, you know what? That last 2-on-1 where the Blackhawks had a layup there. Good defensive play by Martin Feravari to break that up. As we have said, Martin Feravari is 20 years old, and he's on the top defensive pairing for Washington. He's been fantastic this year. They had high hopes for him, and those high hopes pretty much came to fruition because he is playing absolutely insane. Everything as advertised. 17-12 shots on goal, 17-13 shots on goal for the Caps. Let's see. The Blackhawks lead in block shots, in goalkeeper saves. The Caps are out hitting Chicago right now, 17-13. Blackhawks are winning the faceoff battle, 17-13. Capitals have 2 giveaways to the Blackhawks 1, and each team has 3 takeaways. So those are your stats right about now. As we got a stoppage here, probably be back in another minute or so. Again, I know I've been pushing this, but do us a favor. Go to the Hockey Podcast website, Hockey Podcast Network's website. I'd love for you to check out our podcast. It's real hard to remember, the Bob Matthews podcast. I know our marketing people spent a lot of time coming up with that one, but go there, check it out, download it. I think you'll enjoy it. Just give it a shot. We'd appreciate it. Let's see. At least they take that series all the way to Game 7 most of the time. Yeah, when they're not flaming out in the first round, but you're absolutely right. I don't know which is worse, a first round flame out or a Game 7 heartbreaker when they lose. Although, hey, it's a new era. They've gotten the monkey off their back. All right, Wilson coming in, trying to shoot, passes it off to Eller, and the shot goes just wide. Good scoring chance there. All right, so we did have a penalty. I missed that. Chicago is on a power play right now, so that would have been a shorthanded goal for Wilson. Chicago on a power play, a minute 15 left to go in it. All right, here they come. They're bringing the rush up. Patrick Kane tries to get a toes, overshoots him a little bit. Can't clear it. Gustafson, Taves, Gustafson, they're playing a little give and go, a little keep away. Patrick Kane, no. Slap shot. Oh, slap shot from toes off the post. A lot of time here in the cap zone. Kane blocked by Hagelin. No, Kane blocked by Kuznetsov. My mistake. Another 25 seconds left on the power play. Nice play by Justin there to tie it up. Kuznetsov clears it to center. Two teams change. Right in front, and the Blackhawks score. Caught him short on the change again. That one, I think they're going to hang on Nick Dowd. Kobelik beats Vanacek to the high side. Beats him on his glove side there. Give the assist on Kobelik's goal to DeBrincat. So DeBrincat's having himself a hell of a game. A goal and an assist now. All right, Caps trail 2-1 now. With 6:56 left in the second period. McMichael centering pass to Ovechkin. Doesn't get there. Puck careens out of over the glass. Oh, this is interesting. This is not what we expected tonight, was it? Interesting to see Connor McMichael now out on the line with Ovechkin and with Ovechkin. Let's see, is Kuzi out there too? No, now it's McMichael, Ovi, and is it Mallinston? Looks like or Protus that's out there. All right, now you got the McMichael, Protus, Mallinston line out there. Giveaway by the Hawks in their own zone. Caps really can't do anything with it, though. All right, digging along the boards. And Chicago's able to clear it somewhat. All right, here we go. Orlov. Caps get it into the Blackhawks zone, but they can't keep it there. They're just not able to solve the Blackhawks defense so far tonight. And we got an icing call. 5:44 left, second period. Blackhawks lead the Capitals 2-1. All right, Kuznetsov gets it to Ovi. Caps on a break. You got Ovi, Wilson, Kuzi out there. Kuzi in front. Wrap around. Ovechkin, Wilson. No. Hit the crossbar again. Boy, the Red Rockers are snake bit tonight. That was pretty. Ovechkin fakes the slapper. And Blackhawks able to take it away. And now they've got an odd man rush. All right, nothing doing. Pass up to Ovechkin, nothing doing there. It's now back in the cap zone. Wilson's going to loop it out. And what do we got? Icing? Yep. In fact, 2 posts, City Life. 2 posts. It was Kubalak that scored the goal for the Hawks. Excuse me. Andrew, I'm watching on DirecTV. I don't know if that has something to do with it. Got me. Are you on cable? Maybe Direct is a couple of seconds faster. This is the only thing I can think. All right, we got a stoppage here. Ooh. Man, I don't know what kind of allergies are out there tonight. So I got the match summary up there now for you guys to check out. Interesting. Blackhawks have had the last 6 shots on goal, and I guess it's no coincidence that they are now up 2-1. All right, let's see if the Caps can get something going here in the last 5 minutes of the second period. Really need to do something to turn this around. Blackhawks got their top line out there with Kane and Tays. Caleb Jones. Oof, great save by Vanacek. Laid out after he looked like he was beaten there for a sec. All right, here they come back. Fleury in front. Dowd, no. Man. All right, Caps wanted around the board. And the Hawks get it back. Yeah, this is the first time since in probably a year and a half these two teams have faced each other, after last year. All right, Eller with the puck in the zone. Let's see what he's going to do with it along the boards. Surrounded by Blackhawk defensemen, and the Hawks get it back. All the way down and out of play. Yeah, the Toes had a wide open shot there, beat everybody, but Vanacek just laid out and they made a great save. And then on the other end of the ice, Marc-Andre Fleury made a great stop of Dowd, who beat the defense for the Caps. And that's why it is 2-1 right now. Blackhawks lead in goal chances 13-11. In front, scores! Yevgeny Kuznetsov with the goal. And we have got ourselves a tie game again. Let's watch this again. Caps push it to the front. Fleury makes a save on Ovechkin. And the puck's just hanging there behind him, literally like a millimeter from the line. I'm sorry. Ovechkin fed it to Protas. Fleury stopped Protas' shot right on the goal line. Can't get to it because Kuznetsov gets it with the stick, puts it in for the easy layup. So give Kuzi the goal and Protas the assist on that one. Protas, again, here you go. Alexi Protas, a rookie, is being very, very active tonight. He's had a couple of good goal chances. Now he's got an assist. I love the way these young skaters are playing for the Caps. I really am. So that last goal, it got past Fleury, hit the post, then bounced off the back of his pads, was just kind of spinning there on the goal line, and that's when Ovechkin tapped it in. All right, Beck Mallinson's line out now. Mallinson in the corner. Mallinstein tries a wraparound, doesn't work. Jensen, Hathaway. About a minute 30 left, second period. We are tied at 2. And we are going to have a delay. We're going to have a penalty call here on the Caps. Garnet Hathaway going to the box here at the end of the first. Roughing, I think. Elbow to the back of the head on Gustafsson, and let's see what they officially call him for there? Elbowing. There you go. Gonna have to wait 2 minutes for elbowing. Kind of unnecessary, too. That was a little bit of a unnecessary penalty there. So we got a face-off on the Caps end of the ice. Hawks control it. Slap shot, no good. And, oh, man. Rebound, and no. Vanacek lost his stick and was still able to make the save. Vanacek lost his stick on the rebound. Yeah, lost the stick, still able to make the save, covers it up. 1:55 to go on the power play now. Caps try to clear it, can't do it. Ugh. And now they do. So Caps clear it down. Blackhawks start again. Patrick Kane across the blue line. Centering pass doesn't work. Caps can't clear it, though. Here come the Blackhawks again. In front of the goal. Vanacek's able to gobble it up. SodaPod, you got it exactly right. Subscribe to the channel. Watchalongs every night with all sorts of beauties like Bob here. Oh, SodaPod, you are much, much too kind. I mean, for goodness sake, look at the bags under those eyes there. Yeesh. I'd have Louis Vuitton stamped on it. My goodness. All right, 7 seconds left to go in the second. 1:02 left in the power play. So we'll have them about 45 seconds when we come back for the third. Patrick Kane shot, blocked by Vanacek. 2-1, and the second period is over. So when we come back, Chicago will have 50 seconds left on that power play to start the third period. So Caps fall behind in the second 2-1, and then a goal by Evgeny Kuznetsov off a rebound from a shot from Alexei Protas, and we have got a tie game at 2. So we are going to take a break here for the second period intermission. I will be back at the start of the third. We will see if the Caps can bring this one home for us in the third, tied with Chicago 2-2 after 2. We'll be back. See you right after intermission. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Bob Matthews. The third period has just started here between the Capitals and the Chicago Blackhawks. Game is tied at 2. Blackhawks have a power play for another 25 seconds here as we start the third period. Update. We update our scoreboard for you there. There you go, 2-2. Third period has started. So delighted that you're along with us. Don't forget, drop us a subscribe and a like on the YouTube channel, and go to the Bob Matthews podcast and download the latest episode of our podcast. You can hear all about Peter Laviolette and how upset he was after the Florida game. As I say that, Garnet Hathaway on a breakaway that just gets past Marc-Andre Fleury. I thought for a second Fleury was going to stone him, but it trickles past him. And Garnet Hathaway's goal gives Washington a 3-2 lead here early in the third period, and they're going nuts at Capital One. Nick Dowd made a great steal, then a long pass right on the money to Garnet Hathaway. Nice. All right. And the Caps, just like that, have a 3-2 lead as we start. Great way to start the third period, too. 7 seconds after. And remember, Garnet Hathaway was also the guy that was in the penalty box, too. So makes up for that, doesn't he? All right, let's see what that does to change the complexion of this third period. Protas in and is past to Ovechkin. Almost. Ovechkin up at the top, gloved by Fleury, and then swatted away. Kuznetsov with the rebound. He feeds it up to Faravari, who gets it to Ovechkin, and Ovechkin's slapper is stopped by Fleury. And now we got a whistle. Let me turn this down so that we don't violate any copyright laws there. Sorry about that, Josh. Boy, what a play by Garnet Hathaway, too. And once again, this now it's the third line, but the traditional fourth line of the Caps getting it done tonight. 2 of the goals, coming from the Dowd, Hathaway, Hagelin line. The chemistry between those three is just absolutely incredible. All right, so that's what we've got here. 3-2 now, 17:45 left in the third. Caps know what they got to do. They just got to stay aggressive. And as Peter Laviolette said, you got to keep working. That's the one thing they did not do the last 2 games. Got away with it in Carolina, not so much against Florida. They have to keep working in the third period. So let's see if they do that tonight. I've been really interested to see how the third period was going to go tonight after what we've seen the last 2 games. Long wrister and an easy save for Vanacek. I agree. Beer, sports, whatever podcast. Go Caps. Rocking the red tonight, baby. All right, Caps win another face-off here. Again, this is the I'm sorry, this is the yellow line. I thought it was the down line. Capitals have 29 third-period goals this season. That is tied for 4th in the league. All right, Caps win the face-off here. Van Riemsdyk gets it and rewinds for the Caps. Schultz, Eller, Wilson, Sprong. Wilson behind the cage. Loses it. Here comes Chicago. Schultz is able to corral it there. Line change here for the Blackhawks. Get it out wide to Carpenter. Along the boards. Nice pass. Wide open shot, but Vanacek is able to steer it away. You know, Vitek is playing really, really well tonight. Did not have a great start his last time out. I think he gave up 4 goals. Rock solid tonight. All right, Malenstein up to Wilson. Gets it taken away. All right. Leeson, Malenstein, McMichael line out there now. That's that all-rookie line I was telling you about. Centering pass broken up. Blackhawks rewind it here. Taves. That's Taves in, and it was swatted away by Jensen. In front. Vanacek's able to poke it away. Here come the Caps. The Dowd line out again. Hathaway. Are we going to get a penalty? We are not. Both teams at full strength here. Hathaway and Brandon Hagel in a battle. Blackhawks get possession and they bring it back down. Broken up in front. Blackhawks keep it. All right, that's Seth Jones trying to get one past Vanacek. He sticks it aside. Yep. And Riemsdyk against the glass to Ovechkin. And here come the Caps. Schultz, nice pass to Ovi. Ovi, wide open, shoots. And a save by Marc-Andre Fleury. Boy, Ovechkin's been right on the money tonight. Just hasn't been able to put one past Fleury. All right. Got a stoppage in play here. 3-2 Caps as we approach the 15-minute mark of the 4th period. By the way, if you were curious, Cowboys lead the Saints 7-0 as they go to the second. So your scoring summary here, DeBrincat put the Hawks on the board 1-0 with goal with a minute left in the first period. Then in the second, Nick Dowd made it 1-1 early on off a feed from Hagelin and Hathaway. Kubalak put Chicago back in front on a power play goal at the 12:67 mark. Yevgeny Kuznetsov beat Marc-Andre Fleury at the 17:31 mark to make it to make it 2-2, and then Garnet Hathaway, 57 seconds into the third period, makes it 3-2 in favor of the Caps. And that is where we are at right now. 13:38 left here in the game. 3-2 Washington at this point. To break it, centering pass broken up by the Caps. Can't clear it, though. Blackhawks send it back behind the boards again. Point position. McCabe fires. No. Vanacek saves it. Blackhawks keep possession, though. They're going to rewind for another rush. 12:59 left of the third now. Ugh. Ooh, centering pass on a giveaway to Kane, and Vanacek's able to stick it aside. A few too many broken plays for the Caps tonight for my liking. All right, Van Riemsdyk brings it out in front of his goal. Off on the wing. Dowd takes it in back of the Blackhawks net. Centering pass. Can't get it to Hagelin. And the Caps get it back as Patrick Kane turns it over. Trevor Van Riemsdyk sends it in. And the Caps make a line change. Peter Laviolette, it looks like, is going with three lines here early in or midway through the third. The rookie line seems to have taken a seat here in the third period. Blackhawks bringing it back in. Ovechkin breaks it up. Have to stay aggressive here. Absolutely have to stay aggressive. Dmitry Orlov dumps it in. Protas goes after it. Can't get to it. All right, there's Martin Feravari. And we get another line change for the Caps. All right, the McMichael line is out there for the first time in the third period. McMichael with a takeaway at the Blackhawks blue line. Give and go. McMichael dumps it in. Leeson couldn't get to it. And Vanacek covers up, gets the puck, covers up. We got a face-off in the Washington end. 10:26 left in the game. 3-2 Caps. Get a stoppage here. We get a whistle for a high stick. And we'll have a face-off coming up. All right, Caps tilted towards the Blackhawks end of the ice. Sprong whiffed on a rather wild slap shot attempt there. leads to a break that the defense is able to snuff out. Not a great play by Sprong, however. Van Riemsdyk finally gets control of it and pushes it into the neutral zone. Vitek Vanacek with another save. Sprong out on a wing. Oh, nice feed inside to Leeson, who cannot put it home. I'm sorry, that was Tom Wilson. All right, we got a stoppage in play. 9:29 left in the third. 3-2 Caps over the Blackhawks. Well, there you have it. Front row's fired up, folks. Hashtag all caps right front. Well, taking another look at the stats here. 23 shots on goal for the Capitals, 29 for the Blackhawks. Capitals have blocked 14 shots to Chicago's 9. Capitals are out hitting the Hawks right now, 29-21, and the faceoffs are a 28-21 advantage for Chicago. All right, about to get this one started again. All right, face-off won by Chicago. They dump it into the Caps' end. Vanacek gets it to Orlov. Caps going to try and break out here. And turnover. Hathaway, centering pass. I'm sorry, Dowd centering pass for Hathaway. Can't get a shot off. Wrist shot from the point. Gloved by Fleury. Man, yeah, this third line has just been playing incredible for the Cats. I mean, the Hathaway line is just dominated. Dowd, Hathaway, Hagelin line has dominated this game. Unbelievable. Thankful that it has too. All right, 8:58 left in the third. Ovechkin slap shot gloved by Fleury. Went high on him. Ovechkin almost with a snipe there to make it 4-2. Turnover. Ovechkin gets it back, tries to feed it to Kuznetsov, and he couldn't get it to him. Blackhawks control the puck. Here they come. Snapshot sails wide. Caps Seth Jones from the point, and he ties it up. 3-3 as he beats Vitek Vanacek. Looks like Trevor Van Riemsdyk might have been screening Vitek Vanacek on that. Well, there you go. 3-3 now in the third. Ugh. Caps staring at possibly their second straight loss. All right, tie ball game here with 7:53 left in the third. Vitek Vanacek has played well tonight, I got to say. Long pass. They were trying to hit Firavari there. They can't, and it is icy. All right, Caps controlled the face-off. Connor McMichael leading the breakout along the boards. Fleury has to try to clear it. Can't do it. McMichael in front. For Leeson. Can't put it past Fleury. Here come the Hawks again. $7:10 to go. 3-3 now. Teams at full strength. Wilson's able to poke it away from Taze and Kane. Firavari tries to get to Eller, overshoots him. Chicago gets it back. Taves into Kane. Gloved by Vanacek, easy save. So Caps next game is Saturday. Saturday night is 6:30 face-off at Capital One Arena against Columbus. If you happen to be in the area and don't mind paying $200 for a ticket in the cheap seats. All right, face-off controlled by the Caps again, at least temporarily. And a shot from Chicago, gloved by Vanacek again. Vanacek has been rock solid in goal tonight. That last one that he gave up, it looked like he was screened on it. Capitals control the puck. And it's the Dowd line out there again. Hagelin trying to get it to Dowd there in the Blackhawks end of the ice. Not for long. Chicago has definitely tilted it back towards the Caps end here this last period. 5:59 left in the third. All right, Caps win the faceoff. They dump it back into the Blackhawk end. All right. All right, so let's reset it for you. 4:55 left, third period. We have got a tie game, 3-3, as the Blackhawks just tied it up. And as we say that, I need to refresh, which we just did. 3-3 here with 4:40 left to go in the third. Dumps it in. Schultz reaches it. Now Wilson. Here we go. 4 minutes left in regulation, 3-3 right now. Third period has gone by fast. I'll give it that. If this goes to overtime, for whatever reason, the Caps are horrid in overtime this year. I think they've won one game in OT. So we got an icing call. Coming back down to the Blackhawks side of the ice for the faceoff. Taves loses the draw to Washington. Shot. Fleury with the save. Slap shot from Feravari. No. Hagelin turns, gets it back out to Feravari. Now to Hagelin. Over to Carlson. Chicago is able to clear it to center ice. That's where the Caps grab it. Dowd. Feravari fires, and it is gloved by Marc-Andre Fleury. Good shot by Feravari. All right, our last stoppage of the game before the conclusion of regulation. 3:11 left to go. Caps 3, Blackhawks 3. Hey, front, it's all good. Another 3 minutes, and they've got themselves at least 1 point, and hopefully this time around they can get a win in overtime if they need it. And my friend, I wish to God I spoke or understood Cyrillic. I just don't, but I appreciate you watching in Russia with us. Out of town scoreboard right now. The Rockies lead Montreal 3-1. Canadians on a power play. Lightning 4, Blues 2 in the third. The Panthers have come all the way back on the Buffalo Sabres. They lead the Sabres now 5-4 with 3:45 left to go in that game. Ottawa's on top 2-1 over Carolina at the 7:50 mark of the third period. San Jose and the Islanders tied up at 1 apiece. Boston and Nashville. You got the Bruins leading that one 2-0, 8:29 left in the second. Jackets and Dallas have started, and that one is 1-1 now as they get ready to start the second period. The Calgary Flames and the LA Kings will get it going and face off in about an hour. Right there with you, CJ. Let's go Caps indeed. All right, here we go. Final 3 minutes and 13 seconds or so left in regulation. Caps are going to start with the Ovechkin, Kuznetsov, and Protus line out there. Caps win the face-off. Kuznetsov turns, fires, no good. Rebound, Ovechkin, and he shoots it just wide. Yeah, this one has been a good game, I got to say. Very well played. Jensen, the stretch pass to Dowd. Dowd dumps it in. Oh, Fleury couldn't get it behind his goal, taken away, but the Caps can't capitalize on it. 1:49 left in the game here. Gets away from Hagelin. Jensen along the boards. Over to Dowd. He's tied up. Blackhawks get it back. Send it on in. All right, Caps with another rush. Orlov has it taken away right up in front of the goal. Eller all the way in, can't get a shot off, gets the puck taken away from him. 1 minute left here in regulation. Give it go in the front, can't get it home. Closing seconds. Dowd. Slap shot. Oh, I thought it went in. It did not. 21 seconds left in the game. Caps trying to push a late goal through. Carlson. Eller. Carlson in the front now. And we are going to overtime, boys and girls. All right, we got 0.8 left on the clock. A face-off, and we shall be done for regulation. And that does it for the third period. So we are going to overtime. Play a little 3-on-3 here. Who's the best shootout guy? Well, it's probably TJ Oshie, but he's not playing. So yeah, probably is Kuznetsov. So it'd be interesting to see how they line up if it goes that way. Peter Numelin is in fact an extraordinarily good player. Thank you for saying so. All right, we got a break right before overtime starts. Stay there. I'm not throwing up the slide or anything. I'll be right back. Promise. All right, here we go. Free hockey, ladies and gentlemen. Five minutes of 3-on-3. If nobody puts one in, we will go to a shootout. Capitals are going to start with Ovechkin, Kuznetsov, and I don't know who the third is yet. We shall see. Lars Eller. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Ovechkin, Karlsson, and Eller to start the overtime here. So, Caps win the faceoff. They've got control of the puck. Let's see what they do here with it. Eller, point position, fakes, gets it to Ovechkin, shoots, save. And now the Blackhawks have a 2-on-1, and they miss it. That was Seth Jones that just missed the shot. Whew. Yeah, remember TJ in the Olympics? He is the man when it comes to the shootout. You know what? I hope Front Row makes his money tonight as well. We're with you there, Front. All right, face off at the Capitals end, and Caps get possession again. Now it's Kuznetsov, Orlov, and Jensen. That's out there. So the Caps come with two defensemen and a forward. Orlov over the blue line. Hits the brakes. Lives it for Jensen. I'm sorry, that's Tom Wilson. All I saw was the 3 at the beginning. Wilson. Shot. Fleury saves it. Rebound, and Fleury saves it again. Orlov in with a shot. No go. And now the Blackhawks have possession. 3:41 left in OT. Line change. Here we go. McCabe stumbles with it. Oof. But is able to tap it back to center. And Brandon Hagel brings it back up for the Hawks. What do you guys think about this 3-on-3 in the overtime now that they've had it for a couple of years? I kind of like it. I think it makes it more exciting. McCabe, everybody crisscrossing here. DeBrincat, Kane. All right, Vitek gets the puck. Can the Caps get possession of it? They cannot. Seth Jones here. Patrick Kane. Shot and a save by Vanacek. Stick to side. Caps get control of the puck and possession. Here we go. All right, so it's the Eller line out there now. Carlson's calling for it over the blue line. Dumps it in. Does not get a shot off, and Chicago gets it back. Stick check by Eller. That stops that advance. Oh, nice poke check there by the Caps. Ovechkin, 2-on-1 with Eller. Ovechkin, shot, won't go. Saved by Fleury. Eller keeps control of it. Gets it to Ovechkin. Caps rewind, and here we go again. Orlov gets in. Back to Kuznetsov. Shot hit the post. Man, oh man. All right. Kuznetsov, Orlov, and Ovechkin on the ice. Kuzi, toe drag. No. Fleury takes it. Kuznetsov takes a spill, and Chicago's going to have a 3-on-2 here. Oh, nice. Real nice by Tom Wilson there. Nice defensive play. Caps get it back. We got a minute left in overtime. Capitals have the puck. You got Wilson, Carlson, and Kuznetsov out there. Carlson's got the puck. He spins off to Wilson. 47 seconds left in the game. In front, pass down low to Carlson. Can't do it. Now Kane, 1-on-1 with Eller. Oh, and a great save by Vanacek after Kane's pass. Wow. Love the 3-on-3, but if you don't get it done in 3-on-3, you deserve your shootout fate. Yep, I agree. Yep, I love it too. I think it is really exciting, the 3-on-3. Well, here we go. 32.7 seconds left, and then we will go to a shootout if nobody gets it done here. Chicago took a timeout, so they're regrouping. Man, Wilson right on the doorstep there twice and can't get it past Fleury. Fleury's played really well tonight. He really has. So front, I have never bet on hockey before. How is it going to work if it goes to a shootout? Do you still have a chance to win your bet, or once it goes to a shootout, what, it's either a loss or a push or what? All right, 32.7 seconds left to go. Peter Laviolette this time has sent Jensen, Orlov, and Eller out there. You wonder if that's got to do with giving some guys a blow before a potential shootout here. Eller hooks back. Eller works it into the Hawks zone. Sweeps it on around. And we are going to a shootout as it gets away from him. Vanacek to Ovechkin. All right, boys, we got us a shootout. How about that? Oh, okay. So if you take the money line, then you're cool. All right. I was just curious. I didn't know how that worked. I figured it had to do something like that. It had to be something like that. All right, shootout. So here we go. They're going to scrape the ice real quick, and then we will be ready to go. So each team getting a point. So that'll push Washington to at least 34 points and give them temporarily a 2-point lead here over the Hurricanes, maybe more, because Carolina right now trails Ottawa 3-2 with 1:13 left in the game, and the Senators are on a power play. So looking good for the Capitals to expand their lead, at least for now. Gotcha. I figured it was, but I didn't know if for whatever reason because it's a shootout, so theoretically the game kind of ended tied. Does that mean a push or whatever? But I hear you. All right, so Yevgeny Kuznetsov looks like is going to take the first shot for the Capitals here in the shootout. He's got 19 goals and 45 shots in his career. That is just a little over 45% in the shootout. All right, Kuznetsov in. Fleury dekes him and misses. So the Caps missed their first one. And now it's Jonathan Toews, who is at 50% in his career in a shootout. All right, Toews, here he comes against Vanacek. And Vanacek stones him. No rebounds in a shootout, so that didn't count. All right, so still 0-0. Daniel Sprong taking the second shot for the Capitals. Spronger looking for the first goal here in the shootout. Let's see what he does. And he misses. Off the post yet again. Post is having a hell of a game. You know what I'm saying? Well, regardless, the Caps will lengthen their lead over the Hurricanes by a point, as Patrick Kane puts it past Vitek Vanacek for the first goal in the shootout. So it is come down to this. Capitals have to make this one to keep it going. And he puts it right through Vanacek's legs, too. But Ottawa wound up beating Carolina 3-2, so the Caps will increase their lead by at least a point. All right, here comes Ovi, who is only 31% in a shootout, and he is stopped by Marc-Andre Fleury, and that is it. Blackhawks win 4-3 in a shootout. A late goal to tie it up, and then they win it in the shootout. So it's 1 point for the Capitals tonight as they lose the shootout. Again, that pushes their lead to 3 points now in the Metro over the Carolina Hurricanes. Hurricanes still have a couple of games in hand. Final score, once again, Blackhawks 4, Capitals 3. We hope that you have enjoyed the live watch along with us. If you did, drop us a like, subscribe. We are here every night, not always the Capitals game, but we're here every night of the week with live watch-alongs for you. And I will have another one with the Caps coming up very soon. Need to schedule that one. But again, 4-3, the final score. Blackhawks win it in a shootout at Capital One Arena. I'm Bob Matthews. Hey, remember, don't forget, go download the Bob Matthews podcast at the Hockey Podcast Network as well. So long. We will see you next time.